name is Nico and this is the 4th episode of the Columnstore and the batch execution mode. Welcome. Tonight we're talking about the Christmas wishes. What is a Christmas wish? Because it ain't no Christmas yet. Well, check this out. Every year SQL Server and Azure SQL DB team is delivering us new features. So I thought, what about I will list 5 of my top most anticipated features, and even though I do not believe that, in the rest of, almost a week left until the Christmas of 2018, anything will happen, I hope that for the next Christmas in 2019, especially if I would be a good boy, some of this feature might make it. Check them out. My number 1 wish for the Christmas of 2019 would be the sort order for the Columnstore indexes build and rebuild. As you well know, when we're building or rebuilding the Columnstore index, the sort order of the data within the Columnstore index is not maintained, and this could be a huge benefit for the performance, for the row group elimination. And I really wish this feature to make it, because since 2016 already there is an error message saying that some operations are not supported in TempDB, meaning there was some research for this feature, and I really wish this feature to come in the next versions of the SQL Server and the Azure SQL DB. My number 2 wish is better row group elimination. I could talk for this for the hours, but let's put it this way. Sometimes when we are using the between criteria as a search predicate, we're just scanning and not skipping any of the row groups. And these areas definitely need to be improved. This will mean a huge performance boost, because instead of, scanning on the disk, we will be just reading most probably out of the memory just those row groups and segments that we really need, right? And by the way, if we could start talking about some important matter, there are some certain data types which are not supporting row group elimination, and you got it. These are the strings. I do perfectly understand that, implementing and supporting different collation is kind of a totally insane, difficult problem, but let's start with the default. There will be enough clients, enough people who will be celebrating when they will get the support for the row group elimination based on the default collation. Please. Number 3, it's all DBA's most favorite feature. Everybody goes into the party mode right away when you say transactional replication. So because of that, I wish just one thing. I wish the clustered Columnstore indexes to finally support the transactional replication. There is a huge area of scenarios, such as a data mart being replicated to some other place where some other operations are being made. And don't forget those hybrid systems where, you still kind of enjoy all the advantages of the compression and advanced query optimization engine for the batch mode for the Columnstore indexes. You do not want to go to the non-clustered Columnstore indexes, but you still got to replicate the data. So transactional replication for the clustered Columnstore indexes is my item wish number 3. My number 4 wish is simple. Please, finally, after all, please allow us to have the computed columns on every single Columnstore index, and that's including the in-memory Columnstore, and especially, I would love to have the persisted computed columns for the clustered Columnstore. Data warehousing solutions are full of the persisted computed columns, and you need to support this feature. I'm grateful for 2017 and the non-persisted computed columns. This was awesome, but we need to make one little step forward, and I really wish it for the next Christmas. Thank you. My fifth wish is very easy. I'm not really a complicated person. So I wish these beautiful hackathon or so-called in-memory non-persistent table, so as called schema-only table, which are absolutely awesome conceptually for the ETL processes, for the staging, when you just load the data and then you just transform it and flow further into your data warehouse, but you not wishing to persist this data on the disk. So this would work, but we need to get more parallelism for that, or better parallelism without any trace flag whatsoever, and we need the clustered Columnstore index on the in-memory schema-only table. This would be an absolutely huge item for anyone doing ETL. I'm really hoping that you guys and girls are with me and Microsoft will deliver us, well, hopefully for the next Christmas. Well, that's it. That's the fourth episode of the Columnstore on the batch execution mode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have your wish, just put them in the comments, share them on your blogs or whatever. Thank you and cheers and bye-bye.